Moving into the vehicle, I found that you had a dead cylinder, cylinder 4 was misfiring very badly. The whole vehicle was running extremely rough, but cylinder 4 seemed to be the worst here once we actually got it up and running. Um, so this had come from another shop, um, and they had the spark plug out when I got here, so I guess I see why. So I removed the spark plug again. Uh, I had initially put it back in. So I'm going to go ahead and get my camera set up here, and I'll show you what I found inside that cylinder. Okay, so I have my camera run down inside your cylinder here. Um, this might be a little confusing to look at, but I'll explain what I'm doing along the way. So this right here is your valve, and right now it's hanging wide open. It shouldn't be able to open this wide. And then if I change the camera angle to point straight down, now we can see the top of your piston. So you can see here, those little marks right here. Those are from the valve. So what's happened here, see if I can't center it up a little bit better for you. Um, so what's happened here is this valve was hanging open for some reason, and the piston was able to come up and smack that valve. So what that's going to do, obviously the cylinder is going to be damaged because you've impacted the piston, and then the valves in the cylinder head are going to be damaged because the piston impacted it. Um, so at this point, the best repair for you is going to be to replace the long block. Reason being is there's both bottom and top end damage, so to rebuild the engine at this point wouldn't make any sense. The cost of repair would end up being more than just putting a new engine in it. In this way, we can give you a little bit of a warranty on it. The reason the valve hung open, it can be for a couple things. Inside, this is your valve cover right here. So underneath that valve cover, you have your rocker arms that run on top of the camshaft. So what can happen is either maybe a valve spring broke, because the spring is meant to hold the valve up and into the cylinder head and seated when it's not being compressed. So a valve spring could have broke and allowed it to fall inside the engine like that. Or sometimes what we see is like a rocker arm or something will fall apart, um, and that rocker arm will actually hold the valve open because it falls out of its position, and it'll allow the piston to contact the valve like that. So right now it's just kind of stuck down, making all kinds of noise. So unfortunately at this point the engine will have to be replaced to fix the concern.